Hi friends, today I want to talk a little bit about something from my life, different kind of things. This little clip I made maybe half a year ago. You who listen to and see my videos know that there were, here in the winter, there were a big apartment building they were taking down, and we were allowed to go there and pick up different kind of things we wanted to have. So they didn't need to use time and money to get it away. They just gave it to people. And there was this closet. Also, I was there to, I got a lot of wood I could burn in my fireplace. But there also was this closet, and I felt it was interesting to have, so I took that one. The men working there, they actually said to me, "There are also this one." And after what I realized, I get this weird suspicion that maybe they were told that maybe there will come a lady, because people know I say thank you to free stuff of different kinds. So they could have a big suspicion that I would come down there and get some wood. And maybe they have been told to offer me this too. I cannot know. It could also be the Sims thing that is going on Earth. It seems to be more and more clear to me that people are run by something they really do not run themselves. They very often give me some kind of coded signals in things they give me or things they say, or I really don't know, but it's weird. But different kind of things are happening where I was thinking, that was a little strange. Could that have been set up to be done? But let's see this little clip. It's actually a closet from the doctor. The doctor used one of these apartments for a period, and when they moved, it was a lady at that time. She moved back to the clinic. It seems she has not taken the archive closet with her. I assume she had got some new, beautiful, nice ones. So they have just let it stay there. I want you to notice there are 4. In my mind it can symbolize 4 rings. And I think there's something called the 4th dimension, and what I have learned about that means that it's when you can see what is going on. And it seems to those who work for the system, they have some kind of a shh game. Shh, don't tell anything. And I'm also pretty sure that smoking is some kind of code for talking. But I don't know. But it's a sign that said no smoke area. And the key is also up there, where you can say it could be between the 4th and maybe 5th. And I think 5th, the 5 means something with money. But I have these green things. Interesting, actually they are green. But then I can see what kind of information the doctor have in their archives about all the patients. It seems so they are nothing. But actually there were one single journal on a person. Today I don't remember who it was, but at that time when I looked at the paper I could see all the information about this person. And as far as I could understand it, I realized what person it was, but the person didn't live on the island anymore. But I have this weird suspicion it was meant for me to find it, because I have had problems with the system and also doctors, and think that has been placed in archives. And since they maybe know that I in between talk about things that I don't feel is okay, they could also have a big suspicion that if I find this, I would talk about it. So it could be using me to some kind of brainwashing of people towards thinking that it was fine, those old kind of paper archives would go away, since this kind of stupid fault can happen. So it could be something that could make people accept the electronic archives instead, talk better for that. But we all know today that it's not more safe. I think this is actually more safe, because it's only between the patient and the doctor, and nobody on the other side of the world can come to those papers when they are in this kind of closet. But also another thing, there has moved a lady to here who come and visit my second-hand market in between. Actually, she is born in the same country where Hitler started his Second World War thing. And she said she remembered things about that. And I asked her what... it sounds like everybody was with Hitler there. I said, then when it stopped, and those people, the grown-ups, did they realize and understand and accept that they had actually taken part of something not okay? No, they didn't understand that. They continued to have the same meaning about that. It seems to, they felt there were some people who were not, they didn't want to have on the earth. And that confirms my suspicion that it could be very, very real, that what happened then had just continued in another way. But this lady, one thing is, she is in a wheelchair. Second is, she has moved into an apartment where they have lived a person who had worked on Greenland. So there we have something with Greenland in it. No, I have talked about Greenland and symbolism for something with child abuse. But it makes the gossip go that she, the new lady in the wheelchair who would move to here, she actually came from Greenland. So that was a big misunderstanding where things were mixed together by gossip. But and I have also heard her a couple of times where she had called into the talk radio where people can call in and give their opinion about things. And that also made me a little suspicion about things. because very often I listen a lot to these different kind of talk radios, and I have a suspicion that they could in between use some who are part of their agenda to brainwash us when new things come up in the media and they make a program about that. Then they can make people call in who are part of the programming and make the rest of us jump on their meaning. Oh, they say so, like the system, so maybe that's the way we should mean about that problem to all of us. A part of brainwashing. But as I said before, it feels very clear to me that at least some people are run by, they do not run themselves. Maybe I do not run myself all the time. Maybe I'm also controlled to say things and do things. I cannot say, but it's really a weird world, especially when you have realized something is going on. But we also see this kind of leaves. We know the scholars are known for place those leaves on the chest, where the heart is, on the scholars, when they lay in the coffin, when they die, before they should bury it. Some kind of ritual they have. Their god is green, which stands for new. But and I think these leaves are evergreen. It's used at the Olympic Games, where they have the 5 rings. And actually I think the Olympic Games have 6 rings, because the white flag the rings are on are actually in the corners. It has the same degree as a circle, so the white flag could be the 6th circle. But it was not what I should talk about. It was this lady and those leaves. One day she came with those for me. She said she had got them for free, a place where they set them out. People could just take them. So she wanted me to have some. And yeah, that's also what we have seen in the Olympic, in their ceremonies and so on. There are also something I have seen where they carry around such a bunch of leaves. It is used, it can be used to different kind of food, but it has a very special smell and taste. But when I smell to this, I cannot smell anything. So it will be interesting to see after some time, when they are totally dry, if there will come any kind of smell from them. Because if they do not, then they may put something on the leaves that give it that smell when we use it for cooking. Or it's not those kind of leaves at all. A false one, I cannot say. Time will show. But it was not so much for this video. I'll make a number 2 then.